Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor if you do not know me, and this is Plant Dust Woman. Today we are going to be doing a plant tour, a house plant tour. I am finally doing it. I know a lot of you guys have asked me to do it. I've wanted to do it, but I just feel like my house is never perfect. I'm a messy person. I'm a mess. We're all not perfect, and I don't know, like Instagram just makes you feel like you have to have the cutest pots and the most aesthetic walls, and you know what I mean? Like, this is real life, so that's not who I am. I hope that you guys enjoy this real houseplant tour. I didn't clean shelves, there's probably dead leaves, you know, like you're getting it all, but I hope that you enjoy this video, and I hope that you enjoy my plant babies. If you do like this, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you would subscribe for upcoming videos. Without further ado, let's get into this plant tour. Oh, and side note, it is almost 8 o'clock at night, so it's a little dark in here, but my apartment has basically no light. It's really dark, and I have all north-facing windows, and if I did it during the day, it's so backlit that you really wouldn't be able to see anything, so nighttime, unfortunately, is the best time. So we're gonna get moving quick so we don't lose light, but let's get going. Okay guys, just to give you an overview, here's my living room. Welcome to the jungle. Yes, I have a clothing rack on here. What do you want from me? But let's start kind of in this general area. So to begin, back here I've got some Monstera Deliciosa propagation, and I've got a new leaf coming in back here. I have a lot of these throughout. I'm not going to show you all my propagations because I'm going to put that in a separate video, but that one's sitting here pretty, so I figured I would show it. Then I have my Scindapsus Pictus Exotica. This is one. I have another one in the bedroom, which I'll show you in a minute. There is that trailing. Also, if you see dog hair, like, my dogs shed like crazy. Like, what do you want from me, you know? This is my zebra plant. It was really droopy and I just watered it, so it's kind of perking back up here. But she's doing good. Here is one of my Hoya compacta Hindu ropes. This one is getting moderately long, but it's definitely my shortest one that I have. And then here is my Ficus triangularis, I believe is the name. I just got this recently. I think it is so beautiful. I'm really scared I'm going to kill it because I've heard that they are fussy. So if you have any tips, let me know. And then right here we've got my Scindapsus Pictus. Oh my gosh, this is Exotica. This is Argyrius. Did I say Exotica earlier? Sorry. You knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. Sorry. Okay, so this is my Exotica. Obviously you can tell the leaves are much larger, and it has a really long, leggy stem here, with some new leaves coming out at the bottom. They are a little bit folded because they need to be watered, but hey, you know, it's fine. Up here, I do have a little Dieffenbachia with a new leaf coming out here. I normally have a pothos in here, but I switched it out. I mix things up. And then right here, I have some more Monstera cuttings as well. So I guess we'll start up at the top. So just an overview, I said that weird, overview. I just have this big shelf unit here. I'll try and show you what I can. They're kind of stacked in pretty tightly, so I might have to grab some things. But right here, I've got a Pothos Pearls and Jade. And then in the back, I have my aloe vera plant with this wonky left leg. I don't know what's wrong with that thing. Behind that, I have a Schefflera, or a mini, or dwarf, I'm sorry, umbrella plant. And then here I've got my rattlesnake calathea. This one is pretty new to my collection, but it's doing well and has put out some new leaves. Behind this is a sad Alocasia odora variegata. I left it here because this was an all white leaf and it was so beautiful, but sadly it has seen its last days. The stem is still really healthy, so I'm hoping maybe it'll put out another leaf, but you know, that is pretty pathetic for sure. Right here in front is my Philodendron Prince of Orange, which is not very orange right now because, well, you guys see the windows that I'm working with. Honestly, pathetic. And there's a dead leaf. Yay, see, I told y'all. Here's a dead leaf on my Alocasia poly. But other than that, this one is doing really, really well. It's got lots of new leaves coming out. I love this plant. It is so beautiful. Back in here, I've got a little donkey tail succulent that is hiding here. That one's doing well. And then right here, I've got my variegated string of hearts. It is pretty small, but you know, it's trying. I think it's so pretty. I can't wait for it to get nice and long. Also, you guys, I'm sorry it's so dark in here. This is real life and what I'm working with. And also, I think it goes to show you that if I can grow plants in this dark ass apartment, so can you. Right here, I've got this Pilea baby tears. All of these are like bent upwards. I don't know why it's growing this way, but I think it's really, really cute. I love that. And then I'm gonna set that up here. Behind that, I have my large string of hooks. Let me try and show you guys. Here we go. Which is going all the way down. It is struggling a little bit, to be honest, and I don't know what it wants. It hates me sometimes. Like, do you guys have plants like that? You're like, well, you know. This is my leopard lily plant. I think this is so pretty. Let me show you up close. It's really, really beautiful. I just got that, so it's not in a pot. And then also, this is a little green Maranta. That's really cute. This was like $2 at Walmart. I had to pick it up because I'm ridiculous. Back here, I've got my little desert rose. I actually got this at Ace Hardware. These leaves are so velvety and soft. It started with 2 and now it's got 3 leaves. And it also looks like it's got another little growth point coming out right here. So that's exciting. I think this guy's really, really cute. And it's also really, really easy. Just like I treat it like a cactus. Right here, I've got my asparagus fern. This guy is really pretty. It's a pretty thirsty guy, so I keep it pretty moist typically. Sorry if you hate that word. Moist, moist, moist. You're welcome. Over here, I have my philodendron micans, which is like my baby. Let me pull it out so y'all can see it a little bit better. I love this plant. I think it is so beautiful and velvety. I touch it all the time. You guys know I put it in my current favorite plants. I just think it's so beautiful. Right here is my elusive PlayStation plant. Just kidding. That was dumb, but you know, I try. Okay, down here I've got mostly succulents and cacti. This one is an aluminum plant, however. This one's just chilling down there. I probably should put it up here. That's better. All right, so I've got just a little Ectivaria, I believe is that succulent's name right there. I've got a little parlor palm here, stealing all the good real estate. One moment, let me set that down. Okay, I've got another red aloe vera right there. There's a specific name to it, but I can't think of the name right now. Also, sorry for my curtains being broken. My dogs are assholes sometimes, so alas. I've got another little cactus here. I don't know specifically what kind it is, but it's cute. And then back there, I have another succulent. And then I've got 3 cacti right here. I don't know the names. I know this one is a coral, though. Coral cactus. And then, yeah, just some cuttings. On my next shelf down here, I just have a lot of propagations. As y'all can see, lots of bourbon bottles. I'm not going to show those today because, again, I'm going to do a whole propagation video like I talked about. But, okay, moving on over. I get asked about this eucalyptus all the time. This is actually from a wedding that I photographed, and they gave it to me. So I dried it and put it on my mantle. I think it's beautiful, but yeah, it's not, it was alive at one point, but not anymore. Okay, so right here, I actually have a variegated peace lily. It is honestly doing kind of pathetic, but we're working on it. Next to that, I've got my really large Stromanthe Trio Star. It looks a little worse for wear, but that's because it needs to be repotted. I got this at Lowe's, and as you guys know, they overwater like everything, and it just was sitting in too wet of soil. So I am going to repot it. It is such a beautiful, beautiful plant. So, and most of the leaves are actually doing amazing. It's just the couple that aren't, and I'll cut those off like this one. But majority of the plant is doing so well, and it is so large, and I got that for such a good deal. So I love that. All right, moving on over. Let me make way. Y'all, I'm kind of winded, I'm sorry. This is a lot of talking, all right? So on my wicker shelf here, I have my big Algerian ivy, the regular version. Look at how long. This thing is like almost to the floor. This is just dried eucalyptus, but this is the regular Algerian ivy. Up top, I have a Calathea orbifolia. I love this plant, is so beautiful. And I've got 2 new leaves on it right there as well. I just think it's so pretty, and I love how big and round the leaves are. Down below is my beloved variegated Algerian ivy. You guys see me post this all the time. I think it's so beautiful. She was a little mad at me earlier this week and was like really droopy, but we worked it out. We're good now. But look at those leaves up close. Also, I had paint on my hands. I was painting today, so sorry if you see paint on my arm and hands. Yeah, that's my baby. Okay, moving over. Obviously, this is my very large fiddle leaf fig. It is doing so well. I was really nervous when I brought this home because I've just heard how finicky they are, and I really shouldn't even say this because I'm going to jinx myself, but I have yet to even lose a leaf. It's done just really well, and it's put out almost, this whole stem is new since I've gotten it, so I'm really happy with that. Down below here, I have my Monstera Adansonii. This is the white form, I believe. The one that I have at my office, which we'll see later, is much more narrow, so I'm not positive, but it is so thick and beautiful. I love it so much. It's got a ton of new leaves coming. Back here, hidden, I've got my Mandula pothos. I love the shape of these leaves. They're just so round and beautiful. I've had so many people ask me the difference between Mandula, Pearls and Jade, and Enjoy. If you guys want to see a video on that, let me know. I can show you the difference. And then up on my dirty windowsill, I just have a propagation and then 2 string of turtles. So they are doing really well also. And then the only other one is right here. I've got my white butterfly Syngonium. She is thick and it's actually on a pole. It's just outgrown it. But I love this girl so much. She is so beautiful. All right, guys, we're gonna make way into the bedroom now. Okay, you guys, here's kind of an overview of my bedroom. Most of my plants are on this wall here or up against the window. This is my largest window in my home. It's a north-facing window. We work with what we have. It's not great, but you know. It's also really late at night right now, so keep that in mind. It does get more light than it's showing right now. This right here is a little golden pothos. This does not normally stay here, but I have not hung it up yet, so we need to move that. Right here, I've got a Pilea Pan Am. I think that this is such a beautiful plant. I love the color on it. I really have nothing quite like it. It's beautiful. This large shelf I get asked about a lot. Let me give you one pan over. My dad built this shelf for me. I sanded and stained it, but I love it. It is beautiful. Thank you, Dad, if you're watching this. The top is a Marble Queen. Right here I've got a little Fittonia. Moving down, this is a Peperomia, I believe Orba variegata. It's like the pixie Peperomia one. And then I've got a little baby jade there and a dead croton in the back. Love that for me. Does anybody watch Schitt's Creek? Love that for you, David. That's what I was thinking. Right here in the front, I've got a Hoya. I don't know if this is a Pupacalyx or just a regular Carnosa, I believe, but it is cute and it's got this long little tendril. It's kind of growing up already, so I love that. And then right here is my Sansevieria Moonshine. Behind that, I've got a Taniki tree. This is my new leaf here, and it actually is putting out a new one again. So it's growing a lot since I've got it. I love it. In the back, that is my Calathea White Fusion. It's actually doing really well. I just forgot to water it once, and this is what happened. So I'll cut that off, but so far, not bad. This right here is my Pothos Global Greens. I think it's really cool. If you haven't seen these, they're just like variegated green. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera, but it's really pretty. Looks like a jade from far away, but up close, it's much more than that. Moving on down, you guys are getting the real tea here because I didn't cut away dead leaves or make these look any better. But to the left here was my begonia maculata, but we're working with this new leaf here. There's one little baby there, and then that one is dying off. So it used to be full, now it is not. I've got a new one that I'm about to show you, but wow, that is looking rough. I need to repot it and probably just propagate those. I don't even know. If you guys have any tips for begonia maculatas, please let me know. Next to it, I have another little baby Taniki. I got this from my friend Brittany on Instagram. Her handle is Botanical Brit. Go follow her. She is so sweet and wonderful. And then next to that, I've got another calathea. Wow. Like, this is what people mean about calatheas. Fabulous. This was doing perfect for months. Months. Not a brown leaf, nothing. And then I went out of town and didn't water it, and here we are. So just kill me. But next to that, I've got my green heartleaf philodendron. It is doing fabulous. It's trailing on both sides and has tons of new growth always. Just, it's constantly putting out new leaves. I think it's so beautiful. And then on my bottom shelf here, I have my Pride and Joy Lemon Lime Maranta. It's very large and beautiful. I love it very much. Next to that, I've got a little Begonia Rex. So far, doing pretty well. And then next to that, I actually have a variegated jade plant. Let me crawl down here for you. It's so dark. Let me pull this out. God, I live in a dungeon. I know what you're thinking. That needs a lot more light, but honestly, it's doing really well. So it's where it's living for now. Okay, next to this is this little cart here. And in here, I have a Sansevieria. And then next to it is, I believe it's a, what is it called? I can't think. You guys might know. Like a gold dust Dracaena, maybe. I'm not positive, but it's really beautiful, and it just put out these two new leaves here. So we love her. She's easy. Right here is my new very large begonia. Hopefully I can take care of this better than that one. Again, if you've got tips, please let me know, but this thing is huge. Look at this leaf. It is the size of 2 of my hands, and I've got long fingers, okay? It's so, so beautiful. I love it. Okay, up here, way up here on my curtain rod, I have my large Hoya Shepherdii. That is trailing pretty far. Show you back a bit. Oh, it's so backlit, I'm sorry. But yeah, I love that guy, it's so easy. And then right here, I have my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. He's hanging out and getting pretty large. He just put in this half leaf that kind of broke off, but I just noticed that, wow, I'm not even showing you. He just broke this leaf off and is putting in a new leaf here, so yay! I love that. Up top here, I have 2 Discidias. I'm not positive which one is which, but I will show you. I love, this one is beautiful. And then this one here. These have both been really easy as well, and they are growing quite quick, actually. Another plant up here is a Pothos Enjoy. This is actually going to a friend of mine, but it is beautiful. I love Pothos. Next to this, we've got my String of Hearts, which is actually growing a lot. Let me pull it down for you guys. Here you go. It's got a lot of new growth coming out of the top, and it's really thick. It used to not be. And yeah, look, it's growing. It was not this long when I got it, so I love that. That's pretty much the only plant that my husband takes much interest in. He checks on it every day. It's very sweet and cute. This is my Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess. Hopefully y'all can see that. It is trailing quite a bit. It does have this random stem here that is unvariegated. I don't know why. You guys, I'm sorry for this heavy backlight, so we're doing what we can. Okay. Up on this wall, we have my philodendron Birkin. It is not incredibly variegated, but it's trying. It's just put out this new leaf, which is more variegated than the rest, so, you know. And I got those little shelves at Hobby Lobby. I get asked about them a lot. And then over here, I just have a little Tillandsia air plant, and that holder is from Target. Working our way down. Here is my Monstera. She is all over the place. I just chopped her to bits because she was just really leggy. She still is really leggy and just not doing great, but now she's doing great. And I did get a pole for her, so I'm gonna tie her up and help her out because she's just like really sprawled out. Honestly, she's reaching for light because my apartment is so dark, but it is what it is. Okay, next is this little table here. In the back, sorry if you can hear cicadas outside also. They are obscenely loud. But right here, I've got some more Monstera propagating and one split leaf philodendron. And then we've got some lemon lime heartleaf philodendron right here. It's growing wild. Up in the front, we've got this black velvet alocasia. I wish that you guys could feel this. It's so soft. And it is putting out a new leaf here. And it looks like it's a really good sized leaf, actually. So that's exciting. Love this plant. Right here, this is a Sansevieria Black Dragon. I had never seen this before, but I found it and it is really beautiful. It's really dark in person. It's probably not showing on camera, but you know. Behind that, we've got a Ficus Audrey. It's a little baby, but it's so pretty and so cute, and I can't wait for it to get bigger. All right, and then we've got my ZZ, easy peasy. And then down here on this little tray, we've got just a little Hoya Crimson Queen, or just tricolor, I'm not sure, but it's got these white pink leaves. Focus, please. There we go. It's really pretty. And then we've got another little jade plant here, and a Hoya Carrii variegated heart here as well. Okay, and then right here we have another neon or lemon lime philodendron, but as you can tell, this one is the heart-shaped. This one is, I don't know, not the heart-shaped, the long-leafed version. If you guys know the name of this, let me know, but it is growing like crazy. Next to that, we have a Pilea peperomoides. This is kind of my smaller baby plant. Oh my gosh, is that a mealybug? No, okay, it's just fuzz. Whoa, y'all, I just panicked. Anytime I see white fuzz on my plant, I'm like, what is that? Is that just me? Because I'm a psycho. I don't like bugs. Okay, and then here in the front, I've got a little red Maranta. Honestly, struggling a bit. I don't know why my green one is like thriving. Also, I don't know why my camera is not focusing. Can you focus? Thank you. I don't know why my green one is thriving so much and this one is not, but so it goes. So it goes. All right, next to that, we've got this cutting of a large philodendron jungle boogie. It's beautiful. It's from my friend Jonathan, and yeah, I need to pot that up, but it's doing really well. And then I just have a couple more cuttings over here, which I'll talk about in my propagation video, but yeah, those are adorable. Okay, moving on over to the other side. It's getting really dark. I'm really sorry. This is what we're working with. Such is life. Okay. Right here on my nightstand is my large jade tree. I love her. She is beautiful and super easy. She's putting out a second little baby there. Hopefully y'all can see that. Then to the side here, we've got my split leaf philodendron. This is the newest leaf here. It's coming in really large, which is nice, and it also has a new baby leaf coming in right here. I think these are really pretty and honestly underrated. Nobody really talks about them, but I love them. Okay, moving over and up. Last but not least is my little plant shelf. So let's start bottom left. We've got a golden pothos here. It's really beautiful. I love that leaf right here. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. I'm so sorry, you guys. Hopefully y'all can see it. And then next to that, we have a neon pothos. We've got some mandula back there propagating. And then next to that, we have my own personal enjoy, which, wow. It's like a depressive mullet. It's like pretty party in the front, like death in the back. I don't know. Is that a thing? Because she's looking rough, real rough, but beautiful in the front. Next to that is my beloved Scindapsus pictus argyrius. She is like so long, thriving. Her little leaves at the bottom are really small, but they're really beautiful and I don't mind. So that is her. And then next to that, we've got my neon pothos, a larger one. That's the baby over there, and this is the big one. Up top, we have a little marble queen pothos. And then we've got my larger philodendron Brazil, which is also reminding me, I have 2 more plants in my living room that I'll show you after this. I don't think I actually touched on my 2 that were hanging from the ceiling. I'm dumb, sorry. Some propagations up there. And then making our way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. No, anyone? I'm sorry, it's too much. It's too late for that. Here, we have got my Hoya obovata. She is so cute. Okay, I don't know why there's like literally scissors right here, always. She's adorable, and she has this long tendril. Y'all, bless. I'm clearly need to go to bed, but she's really, really pretty, and I love that pot as well. That is it, other than my other 2 in my living room, so let me go show you those really fast. Okay, the 2 I forgot to show you is just another Hindu rope or Hoya carnosa compacta up here, and then I have another philodendron Brazil. This is my original Brazil here. And these 2 just hang right above my fiddle. All right, you guys, that was all my plants that live at my house. Again, half of my plants live at my office, so we will have a part 2 of this video. If you liked this video and you are excited for the next one, give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you would subscribe. It means a lot to me. I am so sorry for the lighting. I have now realized that I live in a dark, dark hole dungeon of death. I'm sorry. We will be moving moderately soon-ish. So, anywho, I hope that you enjoyed it. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite plant of mine was. I'm curious to see. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!